Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Hey you guys, I have found Pivot. This is my best example of it. Look at that two-tone color. It's just beautiful. It was white when it first opened. I mean, it was yellow when it first opened. But now it's a beautiful bicolor, and it smells just as pretty as any other jonquil. Very strong, intense scent. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? You can kind of look at the way the sun's hitting it. And I just think any jonquil, look at the way the sun hits the white in the pipit. Something to see. Of course, they're all beautiful. I love yellow daffodils. My lettuce are growing really fast, along with a few, I think, kohlrabi, so I'm going to have to switch those. I think I'll put this bowl in the ground and plant some more lettuce in here. As long as I can get lettuce, I'm going to try to get more. Let's see what we got on this tag. Yeah, it's kohlrabi. So got a few, and they look really nice there. And then what have we here? Green rapid lettuce, and it's really is rapid, so they didn't lie about that. So I think I'll like to plant those out. I'm not going to fully separate them because, you know, it's not that far. I think they can just grow like that, and I think they'll do just fine. Yep. Alrighty, my lettuce and my kohlrabi are ready to be planted out. This is the kohlrabi right here. I want to plant it out in the garden so I can get a big fat bulb on it. And these lettuce, they're almost full size. I might be a little bit late on them, but you know, hey, it'll go. And then I have one red lettuce that is definitely ready to be planted out. The rabbit doesn't usually like to eat red lettuce, but I let this jewel get nice and big because I am going to let this lettuce go to seed. Alrighty, so it looks like I got more items ready to up pot. These are my Iranian pumpkins, and they are definitely ready to go. Look at the roots on them. So they obviously grow down into the ground well before they show a lot of top growth. So I'm gonna get those 3 pumpkins. So my pumpkin patch is about to be on and cracking. We know I love my pumpkin patch. And over here, here's some lettuces that I'm going to put in the blank spot here. There's also a spaghetti squash. I'm going to take a chance with this one. I had 2 spaghetti squash here. You see that headless spaghetti squash? Well, she has no chance. But this one seems to be putting on some growth. So I'm going to plant out my spaghetti squash. And I'm going to put these lettuces in this pot so that they can grow taller, because I have to have my food big enough to take on the snails. I have an attack squirrel that eats all the snails he or she can find, but you know, I still have to, you know, I want her on pumpkin and potato duty, so I don't want her having to leave that space to eat snails anyplace else. Picked up a few more things from the 99-cent store. These pots are $2 at the 99-cent store, and it looks like it's 8 inches to a foot tall. No, it's 8 or 9 inches tall, and it's about 8 inches wide this way, and then it is like 1.5 foot long. So it's a nice little pot. I think these sell for $8 in the big box store. And I picked up some new bulbs. This is a lily. Buying lily bulbs at the dollar stores of any sort is usually a waste of money, because as soon as these bulbs dry out, they're no good. And you can see this one feels kind of dry, kind of hard, but as long as one little piece of that lily is alive, it will grow. May not have enough in it to make a lily. And you know, stargazer lily, these were the first thing that everybody in my area snatched because they grow well. Also, if you snatch them on the first day, you may have a live plant. This one, again, feels hard and dried out. It's better, some lilies are better, I've found, to get through the mail. I have more reliable lilies through the mail because they are alive and moist and coming from the factory a week or two ago. I picked these up. I see these growing in woodland gardens in my area, and they don't need any summer water. So I'm going to figure that means that the bulbs are pretty hardy too. So I'm going to put that in my water-free zone. Picked up another pack of these. You guys, the later you wait, the more they are to be crappy. And I just picked up some ranunculus. They won't flower, but ranunculus seeds are very reliable. They won't dry out. They dry out every year. So as soon as water comes, they will go. So I'll just save these for next year because I think it's too late for me to plant ranunculus now. They would still just sit in the soil until next year, so it wouldn't be a big deal. Gladiolus, I like that white, that red and white. I thought it was pretty. Again, it's not something I can say is wow, wow, wow. I don't know how good they are, but yeah. I picked up this from my goddaughter. It's a little unicorn bath squishy. I thought that was so cute. And this is the only animal pot that I found I could use as a catch pot. The others, they made them too small at the top, but this little hedgehog is cute. And it has a wide enough top for a 3-inch pot. I mean, is a 3-inch pot too much to ask people? But I guess it was. And that is my latest 99-cent store gardening haul. See my little woodland creature? Yeah. He was sunning on top of the wood, and he decided it was a little too dangerous up there because of me coming at him so fast. And he's getting ready to run. He's thinking about it.